Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Clock In, Examine Your Mental Health and Time Management, organized by CKS College's Junior High School Student Council.
Today, our speakers will be talking about our mental health and time management. Through this webinar, we hope that you'll be able to organize your time better, all while maintaining your mental health. So, who are our speakers?
Introducing our speakers, Achi Gemelin Cao and Achi Hannah Chua, who are both an alumni of CKSC. Achi Gemelin Cao graduated from the University of the Philippines with a bachelor's degree in occupational therapy. She also teaches Mandarin language through music in Chiang Kai-shek College.
While Achi Hannah Chua is an intern in occupational university therapy in the University of Santo Tomas.
As per the announcement, may we request everyone to prepare a pen, paper, and a deck of cards, only if available.
Without further ado, let's get started. Please give them a round of applause.
Thank you for that virtual applause. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Can you see me here? Yes? Can I get a thumbs up there if you can see me? And if you can see your Achihana? Oo, wag lang ako ang i-spotlight. Dalawa kami. Okay. Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm not sure if it's a happy Saturday for you because balita ko it's your final week na rin, no? For last grind na for before you have your summer, right? Okay, so today we will be talking about mental health and time management, no? Okay, let me share my screen. Wait lang po. Okay, sige. And also reminding everyone, I put this in the chat box kanina. I'll put this again here. Later we will have a game. So, yan, para masaya naman tayo. We will have a game. So please, if you have poker cards at home, please get them and then you arrange them. And then divide. Yung isang deck ng cards ay shuffle as much as you can. Walang dayaan ha. Shuffle as much as you can. And then yung deck 2 naman ay please arrange it from A to K. No? So if it's a red, Hana? Red, ano yung mga deck of cards? Hindi ko memorize. Yeah, red of hearts. Oo. Please arrange them, okay? So yan. And if you don't have, no, don't worry, no. I sent a link in our chat box. Maybe our council members, no, please help me na lang. In case may mga pumasok, no, please send them the same link or the message, no. Ayan. And then we will use this later. So, without further ado, let's start. Are you ready, Achihana?
Yes, I'm ready. Are you?
Okay. Sige. So, let's make this webinar or workshop a little bit light, no, for everyone. And we will appreciate if everyone can open their camera so that we can see your reactions, no? Mamaya naman pala, corny ang joke ko, tapos wala palang tumatawa, ako lang mag-isa. Hindi wala na, di ba? Okay, please open your cameras, okay? Ayan. Okay, sige. So, welcome to our webinar. Clock in ang tawag, no? But another subtitle na lang, so striving or struggling. So you would want to know if you're striving or you're struggling now in school, no? Given you're in online class. Sige, so let's introduce ourselves first. Halatang hindi ko nakamuka yung picture. So this is my high school grad photo. I'm Jem. I'm Achi Jem, Teacher Jem, or Lao Shi in senior high. I also teach in senior high. I am an occupational therapist. I work with kids, with teens and young adults. No, and I work with them to help them maximize their potentials in daily living, in school, and also at work. So I have many teens now working. And one of the favorite topics of mine is executive functions. So these are the skills that all of us need, no, when we want to execute from your plans to your ideas to your actions. Okay? And before when I was in high school, makirelate na lang, no, When I was in high school, I also joined extracurricular activities and thankfully, nababalance ko naman with my ACADS, no? So, yun. I do choir, I do student council too, just like Hanel. No, I do student council too. So, ayan. Achi Hana, ikaw naman. Introduce yourself.
Hi. Ayan, I'm Achihana. Yeah, you can call me Achihana na lang. So, when I was in high school, ayan, tingnan nyo. So, mahilig din ako sa extracurricular activities. So, ayan, like at si Jem, nag-student council din ako for a year. Then, I was the president of the AP club nung time na yon for like throughout my high school. Then, I used to have a lot of energy. Syempre, yung ACADS and extracurriculars. Ayan. So, now, OT intern ako. So, hopefully, I'll graduate this year. So, I have worked with very young kids, adults, teens. So, ayan, sana masaya po tayo ngayon in our webinar.
Okay. Thank you, Hannah. Sige. So for today, for everyone, no, para we have some expectations to meet. First, you will understand one more thing or two about mental health, about your own mental health. Number two is check on your own mental health and how we are well planned, no, for school. And then lastly, you will learn more skills that will help us strive successfully in school and in life. Okay. This will be the three main objectives for us today. And then I think the chat box is open now for everyone. So I will be welcoming questions. No, please put it in the chat box. And then para ma-collect natin. Baka makalimutan niyo kasi pag nasa end na. So you can send it to me or to everyone depending on your own preference kung paanong comfortable for you. And then we will answer it later. Okay? Sige. And before that, before we start, hindi ko pa rin nakikita ang ibang tao. Siguro yung mga council people lang ang nakikita ko dito sa screen. Ayan. How about let's do one warm-up activity. So if you're my student before, you know I like Mentimeter a lot. So here is the link in the chat box. Or you can scan the QR code using your phone. And then let's put in something in our happiness jar today. So think of the things or events that can make you feel happy. Okay? Think of the things and events that make you feel happy. I'll give 1 minute for everyone para makakollect natin. You can write as many as you want. Okay, wag lang 0. Yeah, percent. Things or events that makes you feel happy. Nako, baka it can be Valorant. Balita ko maraming mahilig maglaro ng Valorant. Tama ba ang pronunciation? Valorant?
Yeah, Valorant.
Oh, ano
Ikaw
pa?
at si Jem.
Ako,
Naglalaro ka ba ng Valorant?
hindi marunong. Ano pa ba? Listening to music. I like listening to music. Make me feel happy. Ayan. Sige, I think marami nang nag-input. So, share natin yung screen. Wait. Yan. Okay. Wow. Ay, nakakatuwa naman. Yes, keep that coming. So, we have finishing thesis research. Yes, go. NCT Dream. Nice. Passing. Swimming. Food. Anime. Listening to music. Christmas. Yeah. Getting high grades. J-pop. Shopping. Ay, wow. Napapabudol na ba kayo at this point in time? Doggy, answered prayers, vacation. Wow, ang dami. Nakakatawa kayo. Twice, going to the beach, iced coffee. Yes, who's that? You're my friend. Iced coffee. Ano pa? And meron na Valorant. Movies. Ano pa yung nakikita mo dyan? Ano, Hannah? Chat with my friends. Growing taller. Okay. Ano pa? Wow. Ang dami, no? Ang dami. And you see, this would be your happiness jar, right? So every one of us, we have different. Meron iba, we have the same. no? And others naman, we have different types of happiness. And please keep that in mind, okay? Throughout our session, you will understand that you're a unique person, no? You don't need to be the same with your friends. You can be the same. You have same likes and dislikes, pero everyone will be unique, okay? So yung strategies din natin for making us happy and fulfilled, different din siya. Okay? Yung nakita ko kanina, ano yun? Answering reviewer ba yun? Ano? Making him happy. Di ba? Di ba? Mamaya basahin natin. Ayan. So, ang dami. Dismissal. Sabihin natin kay Lausher. Dismissal daw. Okay. May games, BTS, G-Idol. Talaga, K-pop. Mango shake, milk tea, romance. Okay. Dami. Hanging out with peers, watching Netflix. Okay, I think that's enough for now. But syempre you can keep putting in your answers. I would appreciate. Makita natin yan later. Okay? And then again, reminder to everyone na please remember these things that makes you feel happy. Okay? Don't lose that. Don't forget that. Okay, sige. Now let's move on. Wait lang. Let's move on to our next part. Okay? Let's start. Sige. So keep that in mind, your happiness jar. And if you want to do, you can find a jar at home and then mga pieces of paper sulatin mo, what things makes me feel happy. So when you feel down at one time, pwede mo siyang balikan, hanapin mo. Oo nga pala, ba hindi ko naisip to kanina na it will make me feel happy. Okay? Sige. And when I speak fast you can remind me everyone can remind me. Okay? Okay. Okay, so now we're going to introduce a friend. And then let me see if you can relate or not. Okay? Sulat niyo yan sa chat box, #relate or not relate. So here, this is Jess. So Jess is this person not the person inside the not the teacher. Jess is the student. He is a 15-year-old student, high school student, and in a typical online class day, he would wake up an hour before his class in order to do his morning routine, which would include taking a bath, eating breakfast, and then he would log in 10 minutes before the first class. During class hours, he would recite only when being called. Sometimes he would be seen zoning out as he would randomly thought of deadlines from other subjects. Getting a bit bothered, during class hours, he would get his phone and check upon his group mates or classmates from the other class, thus missing out some important details being explained by the teacher. So may sinasabi yung teacher, since nag-zone out siya, nag-phone and message a friend, hindi na narinig yung important na details or announcement ng teacher. And at times, he gets frustrated not knowing which one to do first. Hindi niya alam, ano bang unahin ko dito sa deadlines ko? And at night, he would get sleepless, worrying on what he needs to do. So, ano yung kailangan kong gawin? Yan. Kaya late ang natutulog dahil madaling araw na nagagawa ang mga activities or tasks. So, keep Mr. Jess in mind. Okay? Meron bang mag-ano dyan? May mag-spill na ba kung nakaka-relate or hindi at some point? Meron ba? May #relate ba dyan? Hana ba? Nakakapag-relate ba?
Of course. Imagine lecture 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours na online class, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Relate. Okay, I saw someone message me relate now. #relate. Okay. So this may be a case, a case of a person, but it can be applied or be relatable, by many students nowadays, especially in online class. Okay? So let's see. What do you think? Is Jess striving or is he struggling? Pachat nga dyan. Do you think he is striving or struggling? Struggling. Okay. Ang nagsabi, struggling daw. Okay. Sige. Pag nag-struggling kaya, ano kaya pwede natin gawin? Okay? Ayan. Ay, what happened to this one? Rate your mental health. Sige, Hannah, your turn.
Ayan, rate your mental health. So before we start, let me begin by asking, how are you? Send an emoji that shows how you are feeling right now. Ayan, send yung sa chat.
Stop ko yung share ha, para makita natin. Meron ba? Or pwede rin reaction, no, dito. Tama ba?
Yeah. Sige,
Ayan.
mag-react na lang kayo.
Kasi ito. Wow, Rainier is happy. Oh,
Si Rina, ano yan? Naguguluhan ka na ba?
naging alien.
Yan si
Ayun, nakita
Chin.
si Janice din. Reaction din niya.
Yeah.
Feeling cold.
You need a jacket. Wow. Ayan, ang dami nagre-react at si Jem.
Nice nga eh.
Okay, pwedeng pa-explain yung parang red face.
Red face. Ano yun?
Ito.
How do you interpret that?
Yeah, are you like... Sige, okay lang yan. So, ayan, nakita na natin kung ano yung mga feelings niyo today. So, start na tayo, ah. Ayan. First, we have well-being. Lagi natin ito naririnig. Pero what is this? So this is the quality of life that we have and a term for the different aspects of our lives that make up a good life, such as yung emotional well-being. Yan yung pag-understand natin, process, and thoughtfully acting on our emotions. We have financial well-being. It's about living with a sense of security that our needs are met. Then we also have yung environmental well-being. Yan yung pag-practice ng mga pag-practices yung mga choices natin to care for our surroundings. Then we have spiritual well-being. Yan yung pag-recognize and honor your search of purpose in this life. Then we also have your social well-being. Yan yung pag-build natin ng meaningful, communicative, and encouraging relationships with others. We also have your physical well-being. Yan yung pag-build natin ng habits and our health. And yung occupational well-being, that is us participating in careers or goals that are fulfilling and it enriches your life. And last, you have yung intellectual well-being. This is when we choose opportunities to learn, be creative, and solve problems. Ganyan. So, ang dami pala nating aspects that make up well-being. Okay, next slide, please. So, ito naman yung mental health. So this is the state in which the individual realizes his or her own abilities and can cope with the normal stresses of life, which can lead us in working productively. So, tingnan naman natin ngayon yung stressors. Next slide, please. Ayan. So stressors are normal, big or small, and we can encounter them every day throughout our lives. Nakita nyo may good and bad. So we also have good and bad stress. So good stress, yan yung it inspires us and motivates us and focuses our energy sa task na yon. And yung bad stress naman, it is the kind that wears you out and leaves you jittery and is harmful for your health. So kayo ba, ano ba ang good and bad stressors nyo? I-chat nyo na lang sa chat box or may gusto ba mag-unmute? Share nyo ano ang nagpapastress sa inyo. Ayan. Ikaw ba si Jem? Ano nagpapastress sa'yo?
Good stress siguro yung work. Kasi enjoy ko naman palagi yung work ko. And bad stress siguro, I think many will relate, deadline, no? Maraming parang negative ang deadline. Nakapagod. Ayan. May nag-message sa akin, missing task daw. Missing their
Missing
assignment
task.
siguro, the task. School, bad stressor. Okay.
Ayan. May gusto ba unmute? Yung sa council, may mga stressors ba kayo? Sige, tawag ako. Si Kira. What stresses you out? Good and bad stress.
Good, parang homework, kind of. Bad, pag like malapit na deadline, it becomes bad.
Yeah, okay.
Agree.
Yeah, so yung homework, it kind of motivates you ba? Ganon. Then kapag nandyan na yung deadline, oh no, ganyan. Sige. So, of course, kapag meron tayong na-encounter na stressors, we also have our own coping strategies. So, ngayon, what is coping? Coping is our way or effort to lessen the threat, harm, or loss ng obstacle that we experience. So, this includes finding our own strategies that works for us. So, we have two types of coping. Next, please. We have healthy coping. So this involves a lot of reflection and getting to know ourselves and how we tackle these stressors, but has a positive long-term outcome. So it results in the problem being solved, reduces stress, and reduces the harm to our physical and mental health. On the other hand, ito yung unhealthy coping strategies where this solves the problems right away but has a negative long-term consequence, harming the physical and mental health of the self. Okay, so tignan naman natin ngayon yung healthy coping strategies. Ayan. Sige, we will tackle them one by one. Sige, next po. Ayan. So una, we have unwind and relax. So can you chat sa chat box yung activities that help you relax? Ikaw ba at si Jem, ano yung activities na nakaka-relax for you?
I think yung mga activities na nakakapag-calm ng brain ko, no? Yung hindi yung super na too excited. Minsan kasi when I play mobile games, it would make my brain too much excited, no? And parang hindi na siya unwind. Relax siguro, not very unwind. So, music talaga, fixing the playlist. I like doing Spotify playlist. Yan. And then listening to calm music, it makes me unwind and relax. I think
So,
meron-
ayan, ang dami pala, ayan. May mga sleep, Netflix, watching K-drama. Okay. Yan. Ayan. So, it's okay to relax. Tandaan niyo yan. It's okay to relax between study sessions or have a day off of our studying. Kasi this allows us to recharge, stay motivated, and avoid burnout. Especially yung current setting natin, which is online setup. Plus, there are a lot of schoolwork and parang hindi siya natatapos, no? So, it is important to unwind. More preferable yung, ayun, sabi ni Ate Jem, yung hindi masyadong nakaka-excite or gumagamit ng brain power. So, ayan, mga painting, writing, playing instrument, or cooking para ma-rest din naman yung not only our brain, but also yung eyes natin. So, but we can also watch, syempre, yung mga K-drama, ayan, pati yung maglaro ng Valorant. Pero, syempre, moderation is key. Hindi pwede yung napoprocrastinate tayo because of that. Okay, next slide, please. Ayan. So, I will teach you a deep breathing exercise. Ganyan. So, you can use this if you're feeling frustrated, tired, or overwhelmed to help you rewire your brain. So, ayan. Sabayan niyo ako, ha. Mag-on cam kayo. Yan. Okay. Yeah. Show your hand like that. Okay. Tapos, you will trace yung ganyan ng fingers nyo. Oh. But, pag paakyat, we will inhale. Tapos, sa pagdating sa taas, dapat sobrang deep breath na natin. Tapos, when we go down, exhale. Yan. Yung lips nyo dapat nakagano na. Ganyan. So, ulit ka, ganyan.
Inhale with nose, ha? Exhale with mouth. Hindi lang, Teacher Hannah.
Yan. Na-relax ba kayo?
Nantok.
Inantok. Ayan. So, you can do this nga kapag nakita nyo, ang dami na palang assignment. Like, nasa to-do list nyo, no? Mga 5 na bukas yung deadline. Ayan, mag-deep breathing muna kayo, ha? Para hindi kayo ma-stress. Next, we have, And journaling or reading. So writing our thoughts and feelings can help us decompress our minds. It is like kasi na we are transferring our feelings or yung jumbled up thoughts natin or stress, anxiety, and fear in writing. So this allows us to organize and acknowledge our thoughts and feelings para mas ma-understand and acknowledge natin sila so we can take action right away. So ayan, we can do yung charts, drawings, or writings. Search kayo sa TikTok or sa Pinterest ng mga ideas sa journaling. Masaya siya, cute. Next, please. Ayan, talking with our family or friends. So it is very important that we have people to talk to and share our feelings. So having a support system can really help you go through hard times. So in high school, you may meet people who get you or understand you and what you are going through because maybe they are going through the same situation as you. However, don't worry if you still didn't meet these people during high school. As the time comes, people who understand and value your feelings and what you are going through will come in your life. So also, you can talk to your teachers, guidance counselor, or you can seek professionals such as occupational therapists and others to help you process your feelings and help you be productive. Okay, next slide, please. Ayan, move your body. So, ayan, we can exercise or move your body. Nakaupo lang kasi tayo in front of our desk, staring at the screen most of the time. So, it is important that we move our body since this affects our mood, concentration, and alertness. So, during breaks, we can have like kahit 5 to 10 na jumping jacks or squats or walk tayo para kumuha ng water just to keep the blood flowing. Okay, next slide. So ayan, here you see the triangle of a student's life where we choose two among these and sacrifice yung isa na naiwan. So example, yan magbibigay ako I'll choose good grades and good social life. So as a result, I won't get enough sleep or like good grades ang pipiliin ko and enough sleep. As a result, I won't have much social life. Yeah. Pero the reality is our lives as students is not this simple. Okay. Ayan, next slide please. Ayan, so ito talaga. Here is what our lives look like. So the different significant areas of our lives seems to be hard to balance. So we can't just choose yung two and leave the other. It will be unhealthy if that is the case. And if we choose to spend our time and energy trying to satisfy all these domains, we will end up falling apart. So later, strategies on how to balance your life will be tackled. And I'm showing you this not to overwhelm you, but to show you that there are more aspects in your life than school, friends, and sleep. Okay, next slide, please. Ayan. But before that, we can compare our life with the video game characters. So we have the health bar, yan yung heart, yung brain power, or yung blue, and yung energy bar, yan yung green. So ayan, example natin si Jet. Yan. So una, yung health bar is our physical and mental health. Brain power is our ability to think, focus, make decisions, and study. Energy bar naman affects our productivity and our drive to move every day. So for example, ayan, si Jet, gumising siya sa morning and she decided to play Valorant for the whole morning. So when we play Valorant kasi 'di ba, parang na-excite masyado yung brain. And we think of strategies, tas nagugulat pa tayo pag when we get killed. So pag nangyari 'yon, yung brain power natin mababawasan yan. Yung energy natin, mababawasan din yan. Kahit nakaupo lang tayo. Then, as a result, yung health natin, mababawasan din. Kasi bakit? Kung si Jet may 5 pa palang deadlines tomorrow and she decided na magpupuyat siya. So, ayan. Mababawasan yung physical or yung health bar niya. And if naman si Jet, pinili niya gawin muna yung assignment niya in the morning. So, ano mangyayari? Yung brain power niya is marami pa rin. So, she can finish it right away. and mabuti. Then energy bar, marami pa rin. So she can attend yung ginagawa niya and she can accomplish her assignments well as well. Yan. And yung physical health niya, since kapag ginawa mo na maaga yung assignment mo, maaga ka rin matutulog. Except kung mag-Valorant ka. I mean, pwede ka naman mag-Valorant or video games. Pero syempre, huwag kayo magpupuyat, please. Ayan. So, ang key dito is prioritizing, planning, and pacing how we spend our energy throughout the day affects our productivity. Okay? Ayan. So, next slide.
Okay, sige. Thank you, Ate Hannah, for sharing about mental health, about well-being, and she also shared about healthy coping strategies, no? May naalala pa ba kayo kung ano yung mga na-mention niyang healthy coping strategies before we move on? Pa-chat naman dyan. Or you can open your, open your mic. This is a very safe space for everyone. Ano yung mga naalala niyong healthy strategies na shinare ni Ate Hannah? May nag-send. Sending. Ay, journaling, right? Rewind and unwind and relax, di ba? Relax. Ano pa? Yan, unwinding and exercise. Nice, Rainier. Very attentive. Okay, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo. And yan. And also, Ate Hannah also mentioned about prioritizing, planning, organizing, no? And that's what we're going to talk about after. Okay, reading. Nice. May nagsabi sa akin reading. So now, it's brain break time. Brain break, usually, what I would do in my class is 5-minute break. But no, you're not going out, you're not going to the CR muna, tapos mag-game muna tayo. Okay? So, can I have a raise of hand, kung sinong may mga physical na deck of cards sa bahay na hawak ngayon? Can I see? Okay, Alice has. Kira has. Lian has. Okay, medyo marami. Okay lang. Samantha has. Pacey has. Okay, that's nice. And then for the rest, no, of the people in our Zoom today, if you don't have the cards, don't worry. Ito ulit yung link. Wait lang. Ito po ang link. Okay. Sige. And then for Alice, Kira, Lian, Samantha, 4, kanina 5. Did you divide na into 2 decks? Okay. Check ha. One should be arranged properly. And then the other one, nice. Si Lian meron na. Then the other one should be shuffled. Okay? Game everyone. Thumbs up nga yung mga ready mag-game para alam kung sino aantayin ko, sino i-expect ko. Ready na mag-game. Yung mga nasa link na, nasa website link, meron na. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, marami-rami. Everyone ha, sama kayo para ma-enjoy na rin to. Okay, so what are we going to do is for the people with the cards, please get the card na shuffled. Please get the card na shuffled. And then those who are in the link, in the deck of cards link, please press shuffle. Meron siyang meron siyang button na shuffle. And then thumbs up if meron na, if nagawa niyo na siya. Okay, marami na nag-thumbs up. Okay, ready na? Pabilisan actually tong game na to. Okay, pabilisan. And what you will do is, I will ask you to find 2 cards. Find 2 cards. And dun sa first deck na yan, sa shuffle deck na yan, please go and find the cards. And then if you already found it, raise your hand para makita natin sino yung mauna. Sino yung first 10. Okay? Yan. Tapos na si Alex. Nag-raise na siya ng hand. Okay. Sige. Raise your hand later if nahanap nyo na yung cards. Okay? Sige, ready? Everyone ready? First, you're going to find in the deck of shuffled cards ay any 2 cards of 5. Any 2 cards of 5. Ready, get set, go! Go find the 5. If you see it, raise your hand. Dapat dalawang 5 ha. Ay, bilis. Shucks, galing. Shuffled sa shuffled deck yan ha. Okay. Wow! 8, 9, 10. Oh, may top 10 na tayo. Nice. So, si Leila, si Simon, tama no? Simon, si Dempster, Kent, si Rebecca, hello, Tingfei. Then si Charlie, si Lian, si Kira, si Hans, Irish, hello Irish, Samantha, Margot, Margaret, sorry ano yung pronunciation? Lorene, wow, ang dami. Only have 1 5 core. Oh, it's okay. Sige. So, mabilis, no? Okay. Now, ready for round 2? Ready for round 2? Ready for round 2? Ayan, nakita ko may nag-raise hand pa. If ready for round 2, lower your hand. Okay. Now, go get the cards na arranged. Yung well-arranged. So, sa mga nasa online, please reload. Refresh the link. And then, don't click the shuffle. Okay? Again, sa mga naka-online, please reload the link. Do not click the shuffle para naka-arrange din siya. Okay? Yung mga naka-physical cards, ready? Okay? Ang hahanapin natin ay same. 2 cards of 5. Ready, get set, go! Go, 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 go. Ay! Grabe. Mukhang hindi nagkulang sa paglalaro ng card games nung pandemic Ang bilis. Okay, nice. Ay, parang mas marami ngayon. No? Napansin mo ba, Hana? No? Parang mas marami. Mas mabilis ngayon.
Yeah, mas madami siya.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. Aabot ba lahat? Aabot ba? Ayan. Okay. Nice. Let me see nga. 1, 2, 3, 15. 15 na nag-raise ng hand. So I hope those who didn't raise their hand, they also try, no? They're also trying by themselves the game. Okay. And now, let's talk naman a little bit. Let's have a little bit of interview. Okay. Can I ask, nakita ko yung isa, si Lian. Mabilis siya both. Can I ask you, Lian, how are you feeling sa round 1 and how are you feeling sa round 2? May difference ba? May difference ba? May mas mabilis ba? May easier? Or may...
The arranged cards were easier to find, while the shuffled ones were not.
Okay. So the arranged cards, they were easier to find, and then the shuffled ones, medyo, parang locked, no? Lock-based. Okay. Agree ba dyan, Dempster? Ikaw din nakita ko top 10 ka consistently. How about you? How do you feel?
The shuffle, it only take about, I think, about 6 seconds to find those 5 cards at once.
Okay.
And then the arranged one, it only take about another 5 seconds. It's just easy.
It's
But-
easier.
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
first arrange is way easier than a shuffle.
Forced arrange is easier than the shuffle. Okay. Okay, thank you. Can I see a thumbs up if you agree? If everyone agrees with Lian and Dempster? Thumbs up? Okay. Thumbs up, no? Okay. Yan. And I hope you enjoyed the game, no? Biglang yung brain natin, naging excited. And what I want to share with everyone about this game is that's how you actually do in school and also in life. No? You have this first deck of cards na shuffled. This is when you're not very, you don't have any plans. You just do what you can see sa harapan. Parang, okay, random. Gawin ko muna tong Huggy. Mamaya ako na gawin yung science. And then, another card naman is the version of you where you have a plan. An explicit plan on what you're going to do. And sabi nga, diba, you agreed on, mas mabilis hanapin yung target mo nung nandun ka sa arranged na cards. Okay? More fun ang shuffled card. Yes, more fun ang shuffled cards, no? And although it's luck-based, do you agree with that? Minsan pag swerte, oh, nasa harapan na siya. Minsan pag hindi, iinip ka, nasa dulo pa, hindi mo pa nahanap. So that's the two different sides, no? One side is well-planned and the other one is not yet well-planned, shuffled pa siya. Okay? So that's what I want to talk about. So how do you balance? How to balance 101 like Luisa? Okay? So for study and play, as students, we need to, di ba parang sabi nila ang rule daw natin ay to study. But I think what we, in our generation, it's study and play, you know, how we balance, how we enjoy our life, pero we still do our commitments in studying. Okay? So for now, I will again share a link, a Jamboard link to everyone. Very quick, 2 minutes lang. Please go to slide 1 or slide 2 kung saan ka mas comfortable in this Jamboard link. And then everyone, please list down ano yung mga nagamit mong strategies or ano yung attitudes mo before na naka-help that you utilize in order to help you balance or strive through study and play. Okay? Yan, you can write it down in 1 and 2. So on this left side, you can write ano yung mga strategies and behaviors mo that helped you balance your study and play. And what are the strategies and behaviors naman that didn't help, that was not very helpful? Okay, you can do it in 1 and 2, ha? Pabalikan natin siya mamaya. Okay, type lang. Huwag mahiya. Sige, list it down. Maybe mamaya may similarities kayo. Or maybe mamaya, tayo ang parehas, di ba? Maybe my behavior that didn't help me would be paano ba? May times na super excited with finishing a season of episode. No? Tapos prioritize ko yun. I think that didn't help me balance, no? Or staying too much in Facebook. And then, mukhang marami kayong strategy. Sige, kayo na maglagay dyan. So may 50-minute study, 10-minute break. Wow. Creating a schedule. I also know there are students who are achievers here, no? And also, syempre, hindi naman lahat achievers. And it's okay. It's totally fine. We're finding our own pacing. Okay, doom scrolling. Oh no, doom scrolling in social media. I agree. That happened to me then at the start of pandemic. Procrastinating, staying on my phone for too long, creating a schedule. Kung ano to? Me and my friends tell each others to do our activities. Ah, nice. Procrastination. Okay. May nag-emphasize dyan. Okay, cool. Okay. See, di ba? So you have two sides. Maybe you have sides that you have strategies that help you and very good for everyone who was able to identify it kasi sometimes people they don't know. No, but actually these things they help you. And then meron ding other side. Ano yung mga hindi nag-help sa akin? So ito yung kailangan maging warning, no? Maging red flag for us para alam nyo na okay, ito pala yung parang kailangan kong hanapan ng alternative. Okay? And these strategies and behaviors that didn't help, hindi naman purely blaming you, no? Not purely blaming you. Minsan kasi that's your way of coping. That's your way of doing your relaxation time, no? But then you also identified it pala na it's not as helpful, no, as in balancing. Okay? Ayan. So that's why we can apply. You can consider what Achihana told us a while ago about healthy coping strategies. Okay. Good. I like your input. And meron din sa likod. So we can read this everything later. And now let's go back to our slides. Ayan. sharing with everyone, do you actually know, can you feel your frontal, this one, your noo, yung taas ng noo mo? Yan. Actually, that part of your brain, this one, that reflects in, no? Ito ang frontal lobe, if you study it in science. And it houses your executive functions. Okay? These functions, they help you execute tasks. No? So, ano itong mga to? Ito yung impulse control, yung working memory mo, how you control your emotions, how are you your concentration, how you focus, how you initiate your task, how you plan and prioritize, how you organize, your time management, your goal-directed persistence, your flexibility, your metacognition or self-monitoring skills. Ang dami. Dito pa lang siya, ang dami na. And until now, it's still, for everyone here, it's still developing. No? So we're working towards this na makuha natin tong lahat. Siyempre, hindi naman kayo college students, so I will not say everything na. Baka nosebleed tayo, no? So let's put it in simpler words. Let's make 6. Okay? Hope everyone can take home this one. #well-planned. #well-planned would include sustained attention. This is your capacity. Are you able to pay attention in school or in your task despite distractions? You have planning prioritization, ability to create a roadmap, a list to reach a goal or to complete a task. You have organization. This is the ability to create and maintain systems to keep track of your information and materials. Your time management. This is your ability to estimate how much time you have, how to allocate your time, and how to stay within your time limit. Goal-directedness. This is your ability to move towards your goal, even when distractions are present. And then lastly, you have self-monitoring. Are you able to reflect and check on yourself, on your own action? So these are some 6 of the important skills that we need to learn, okay, throughout our life. So this is #well-planned. And imagine in school, let's say we're studying in school and accomplishing a project. Diba? You need sustained attention, diba? For the 2 hours or more than 2 hours na kailangan mong gawin yung project mo, you need the attention to keep you from distractions. You need planning kasi kailangan mo i-list down anong materials ang kailangan, anong steps ang gagawin mo, diba? And paano mo ma-achieve yung perfect or yung highest score ng project na yun, diba? Organization. Organize ba yung gamit mo? Organize ba yung thoughts mo on starting? Time management. Pag sinabing 8 a.m. bukas ang deadline, kaya mo ba siyang allocate? So, hindi ka lalagpas pa niya. Dapat plan mo matulog ay 12 midnight. O late na yun 12 midnight, plan mo matulog. Okay, before 12 midnight, kaya mo bang i-allocate yung 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. and 12 midnight, gagawin mo yung mga activities mo to achieve the nicest project that you can do. Goal-directed. Pagod ka na, parang ayoko nang gawin. Pero meron ka bang goal-directedness na may isip mo na, hindi, i-try ko yung best ko para maging maayos yung project ko. And also, self-monitoring. Checking on yourself. Tama ba yung plan ko? Tama ba yung paggawa ko ng itong task na to? Magiging helpful ba to with the entire project, no? So these are the skills that you need for being #well-planned. Okay? And here, the next thing, I ask everyone to prepare their notebooks now or their papers. You can take down some notes. First strategy to help you with being well-planned is you first modify your environment. Okay? You have the power to modify your own environment. So if you know you're a bit distracted, mabilis ka ma-distract, no? Short ang attention natin. Maybe what you can consider is trying to find a quiet corner in your house or a quiet room. If hindi malaki yung house, it's okay. Find a quiet corner. Okay? Imagine yourself working in a quiet corner versus you working while your other family members are playing or watching TV. Di ba? Saan ka mas mas makakapag-attend? Can I ask Achi Hana, saan ka kaya makakapag-attend more? Concentrate more.
Doon ako sa quiet corner or quiet room.
Doon sa quiet corner, quiet room. Okay. So this might be considering tanggal muna, no? dun sa mga maingay, no? And maybe sometimes the headphones they also help, right? They also help. I can see here may nagsabi na non-existent, wala daw quiet space sa bahay. So that's one of the things that you need to talk din, no, with the parents, with your family members. Making a quiet study corner at home. Okay? Can be as simple as facing the wall lang na isang table and chair to help you. And then next one, organizing your own study space or workspace. Yan. San kaya kayo? Sa left ba kayo? Mas mag-work, productive, or dun sa right? Yung mas gaganahan kayo magsimula ng work? Sa left? Dun sa maraming sticky notes? Or dun sa right? Yung may ano ba yan? Yung mga pa-yellow things pa siya. Okay. So another thing, no, that helped, no, according to research is the organization of our environment. If mas maayos yung gamit, no, it can be more helpful for you, more inducive. Kaya nga may pa-Marie Kondo ngayon, di ba, na uso. Well, we don't need to be as perfect as Marie Kondo, no? Basta as long as we can put the things na pag nakaupo tayo, yung mga kailangan mong gamit at that moment, nasa tabi mo lang. And those other things, the stuffed toys that might not help, put it away. If emotional support stuffed toy mo, maybe isa, no? But not the type na madidistract ka all the time when you study. Okay? So that's it. First, environment, no? Organize your environment, modify your environment. Yan. Next one, well planned. Let's do naman is listing down. I saw kanina maraming nagsabi, listing down daw the things that they need to do. And I agree with that. Okay? Let's look at the first one. The first box first. Nakasulat dito, setting a to-do list for a certain amount of time. So for Teacher Jem, for example, today, my to-do list is the whole day kasi I have activity the whole day. So from 9 a.m., nag-set na ako ng kailangan kong gawin and hanggang mamaya. No? So that is a to-do list. And then what we can do is every time na kunyari sulat mo 1, 2, ibang kulay natin. 1, 2, 3. Kunyari you have 10 important things to do today. Or every time you finish it, put a check. Or you want to put a star. Any way para may visual cue ka. No? It may sound a little bit boring, but it will help you. Lalo na kapag nandun ka na sa time na daming kailangan gawin. You will need that. You need the visual cue. Okay? So you check it every time. So reward yan for you. Check at on your back. Oh, nice. Nagawa ka na yung isang task today. Okay? And then another thing naman is you can do a priority list. List down what are the top 10 things that you need to do in a day. Okay? So for Monday, do you have exam on Monday? Or do you have some deadlines? So you can write down ano yung mga priority. So arrange nyo siya. Ito yung top kasi umaga pa lang kailangan na isubmit kay teacher. Ito yung second, third, fourth kasi hapon to submit kay Lausher. Then 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe your own self-care task. No, yung sarili mong pag-aalaga sa sarili or yung mga assignments mo after school. Okay? Putting it down, para isang glance mo, para hey Teacher Jem, I have my own to-do list, no? 1, 2, 3, then priority. Ito yung pinaka-priority. Para I will know, ano yung i-check ko. Okay, tapos na ako dito, i-check ko na siya. Tapos mamaya, pwede ko na siya itapon kasi tapos ko na siya. Diba? So, learning how to do the priority list. And then, syempre, we won't want to burden ourselves too much, no? So, number 2 is important also. Alternate effortful tasks with rewarding tasks. Okay? If you have an effortful task, medyo mahirap yung assignment. After that, you can put a rewarding task. But then, you still need to consider the time. Importante ang time. Okay, yung rewarding task na yan, kaya ba siya ng 10 minutes or 15 minutes, no? Rest time. And then after, kunyari, okay, science project, and then a little bit of me time, and then rewarding yun. And then after that, gawin ko na yung math na task ni Lausher. Yan, okay? Ganun tayo. Let's alternate. So now that you're growing up, it's not your parents who will tell you what to do. You need to try. You're going to learn. We're all learning. Try to make your own priority list. Try to balance it with good things, with effortful tasks, and when with the things that makes you feel happy with a rewarding task. Okay? And then every time, same pa rin, tick off or check kapag natapos mo siya. Okay? And then at the end of the day, if you're able to finish everything, nako, you will be very, very proud of yourself. Okay? Sige. Next one naman, I want to share naman, to-do list. Okay? Yung to-do list ni Teacher Jem, it will be like this. So 1, 2, 3, what are my tasks to do today? I will write it down. No? Especially when it's Friday, Saturday night, I will put number 10, the rewarding one. Watching YouTube videos or watching series or self-care, facial care time. Yan, that's also a priority din. Okay? So you do yung mga kailangan work and then after yung reward. Always put it here at the end. If not, you alternate it. Okay? And then the next thing I want to share with everyone is about if it's a challenging task, have you learned how to break them down into steps? And have you learned how to estimate the time? Okay, so example here. This is one of my kids, teens. Actually, ka-age niya siya. He has, hindi siya from Chiangkai. So, ikaw kung makarelate ba kayo dito sa task niya. So, before, if I ask him, oh, what's your task? What's your task to do today? Sabi niya, one of the tasks that I need to do is my upcoming Chinese reading assignment. Sabi ko, okay, estimate, how much time would you need para you will know ano oras mo siyang gagawin? Sabi niya, Teacher Jen, parang 30 minutes. Kaya ko na siyang gawin. Okay, sabi ko, okay, that's good. And let's do a breakdown to see if the 30 minutes is the right one. Okay, so I asked him to break down the steps into small little steps. So upcoming Chinese reading assignment daw niya, what he needs to do is to practice the reading, yung script niya. And then next one is to open his phone and record properly, which would need 10 to 15 minutes. Next is double check the video na 5 minutes. Upload into computer 5 minutes. And then submit into the portal 5 minutes. And pag pina-plus niya, around 15 minutes pala. Okay? Bakit siya importante? Dahil itong si student before, ang nangyayari, sa tingin niya 30 minutes magagawa na niya or less daw, 30 minutes or less. Kaya napaprocrastinate. What happens is, gawin ko na siya after ko mag-play ng Minecraft. Tapos magde-dinner time na, di pa niya nagawa. Kasi expect niya 6:30 kaya daw niyang gawin. But then, hindi na natapos. Tapos napagalitan dahil dinner time na, strict 7 p.m., hindi pa niya natapos. Okay? So when you have suggesting everyone, when you have a challenging task coming in, what you can do to help you to balance the things on your brain is to write it down. You write number 1, what do you need to do? Number 2, kahit sabihin mo easy lang yan, if you write it down, it will help you. So number 1, practice ko yung reading mga 20 minutes. Next, okay, recording. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need 50. So if 7 p.m. ang dinner ko, 6 p.m. pa lang, magsa-start na dapat ako. Ayan. So it will lessen din the time na mapapagalitan tayo or na time na masa-stress tayo. Bakit 2 a.m. na, di pa ako natutulog? Ayan. Okay? So kanina, we have the to-do list. And next one is this one, the estimating the time. Okay? Breaking down the steps and then estimating the time. Okay. And that's it. And then let's see what we have pa. Okay. Here naman, I'm not sure if you have your school calendar with you, but if you, I would want to suggest everyone to have their own calendar. It can be a calendar planner you have at home, or this one. I saw this in the internet. You can make your own copy. A virtual calendar. No, this one naman will help you to estimate. Kunyari, I have language seat work on Thursday. At least you can see it na agad para on the week before or on Sunday, you will expect it na. At hindi ka na magugulat na, hala, shucks, di ako nag-aral kasi na pala, Thursday na, di ko pa naaral, di ko nakalimutan ko yung language ko. Okay? So that's also helpful. And, syempre, in between what you're doing, in between all the study and work, incorporate 5-minute brain breaks. So parang kanina nag-play tayo sandali, no? So nag-brain break tayo. And when you're studying, when you're in class, kapag nagbigay ng break si Lauscher or si teacher, make use of it, no? Not to open your phone to chat your friends, not to open your phone to watch another new YouTube video, but try to help your brain calm down by walking around the room, go get your water, go have a CR break. If you have a pet at home, you can pet him muna, pet him or her, no? Do stretching or listen to one music. These things, no, would help your brain really have a break, no? Kasi if you're doing very intense studying, tapos in the middle, your stressor, your good stressor pala ay watching a video. Nako, the brain, what will happen is like this. It keeps on moving up. Tapos pagdating mo, mamaya after the break, pagod ka na. Okay? So let's choose those that will not make us feel too excited. Okay? So that is the 5-minute brain break. And lastly, help. Yan. Kasi tayo ngayon nasa teenage years pa tayo. And syempre, we're not as mature as adults, right? Hindi pa natin kayang gawin yung ginagawa nilang pag-multitask, pagbabalance. So it's okay. It's totally fine if you need help. It may come as if you need a time management tool such as the calendar. Do you need a diary? Do you need sticky notes? May maraming phone apps ngayon, no? May ToDo List, may reminders, or yung settings lang ng iPhone or ng Android, yung may pa-screen time limit. Yan. If you need them, you utilize them. It's not nakakahiya. Okay? If you really need the extra help, just go get it. And then, peers and family members are also there. If you have friends, gustong-gusto ko yung kanina may nagsulat na they remind each other on the deadlines, on the assignments, di ba? That's really nice. Kasi yun yung talagang peer support na kailangan niyo with each other. And if you have family members then at home that can remind you, studying together, no? Yung hindi naman napapagalitan ka all the time, yung i-remind ka lang, friendly, in a friendly way na, oh, hey, I think you're getting too much screen time na, go back to your work. It's okay. Okay? It's fine. It's all fine. Sige. Yan. I hope I explained the things well because now it's your turn naman. Ayan, sabi hala, ako na naman. So these things, you have your paper with you. I want everyone to get their paper and then list down, answer these questions. This will help you also for next week. Okay? So first is, what tasks or activities did I do best in school? Yan. It can be as specific as math problem solving. Oh, wow. Did best talaga. Math problem solving. Or it can be the art, the MAPE project, no? And then number 2 naman, what strategies helped me in successfully performing the task before? So I think ito yung sinulat ninyo sa Jamboard kanina. Okay, everyone can list down. And then if you're willing to share, I will ask some people to answer din ha. Or to share na lang privately in the chat kapag nahihiya kayo. And then, what activities or tasks did I struggle the most? So kanina, ano yung best? Ano yung next naman, ano yung struggle? Yan. Can I see a thumbs up if you're writing down so that I know I'm waiting? Am I waiting for people? Thumbs up ba? Writing? Lian, are you writing too? Dempster is writing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can see my previous students here. Are you writing too? Ano tuloy, no, Han? Na-pressure sila bigla. Ayan. Okay, I hope you already wrote the answers for 1, and then 2, yung kanina sa Jamboard, and then 3 on your paper. Okay. Sige. And now, let's move on naman to number 4. Okay? Can I have an extension, no? Mga siguro 5 to 10 minutes. Ayan, wow. Ang dami naman sinulat. Okay. So, can we move on to Jamboard? Back to Jamboard. Slide 3 and 4 naman. Sige. Let's answer question number 4. What new strategies can I make use of to help me become more well-planned in the upcoming exams week? So it can be the strategies that you learned from from Achihana, or you learned from me, or some things that you realize, yung sinabi sa'yo ng kapatid mo o ng friend mo na, yun pala, helpful pala yun. Sige. We're writing this down so that everyone will have an idea. Okay? Nasulat natin para you can share. No? Share tayo today. Ito yung theme natin today is to learn from one another. It's not only from Achihana and Achizen. Creating a schedule and to-do list. Wow. Okay. Nice. See many bubble heads coming out. Avoiding distractions. Myself, it's only okay, just focus. Okay, that's also verbally reminding yourself, making a priority list. Okay, avoiding distractions. Maybe this one you're pertaining about the environment and also the activities in your screen. Also pala the environment in your laptop kasi you're attending school in your laptop na di ba, or your iPad. How can you compartmentalize the fun things and then the school things? Yeah. Think ahead of time and hope to finish on time. Yeah. Sige, meron pa ba? Unwind and relax in between. Nice. And the unwind and relax, is it doing around a game? Around of Valorant game? Or Counter-Strike game? May nagalaro ba ng Counter-Strike? O kami na lang yun? Counter-Strike game? No? Maybe it's more of helping your brain slow down a little bit, relax a little bit. Using a calendar and planner. Yeah. Oh, wow. CSGO daw si Dempster yung nalaro before. Nalearn ko lang yun sa klase ko. Sila nagtuturo sa akin. Okay. What else pa? Maybe I'm going to wait for 2 more before I move on. Okay. Prioritize tasks. Okay. Meron pa? And also, maybe one thing yung breaking down the task into the steps so that it won't be as overwhelming as it looks like. No? It can be breaking down as simple as checking muna the Google Classroom, di ba? Sometimes it's a taxing thing for us to do within if you're overwhelmed. So it can be one of the breakdown tasks, checking your Google Classroom. And then second one would be reading through the instructions. Third one is preparing the materials. Fourth one is executing the task. So it can be cutting ba yan? Or downloading the PDF. And then step 5 is answering the PDF via an app. Yun. Okay? So those are how you break down the tasks. Okay, I think I can let people continue answering there and then move on muna ako. Okay? So question number 1, hope you are more aware, more mindful. Ano yung mga best na nagawa mo? Kasi don't look down on yourself. You have many things that you are talented on, no? Talented with. May mga subjects na pros mo. Okay? And then ano naman yung mga struggle na activities or subjects? So need to be mindful. Ito yung mga kailangan ng help, di ba? Or maybe you can use your strategies and it'll help you become more successful. Or number 5, if meron talaga yung mga tasks na super nag-struggle ka and di mo na alam ang gagawin, ask for help. It's never a bad thing to ask for help. Don't rely too much lang. Do not be too dependent. but asking for help is okay. Okay? And last thing, last share, no, before we move on to the question and answer, things won't change if we won't try. So kahit na nag-attend na kayo ng webinar today, hindi ibig sabihin ay maging perfect na tayo, no? So let's try, no? And let's pace, no? Slowly. Hey, you can do it. So first, find the solutions for your time wasters. If alam mo yung kanina, yung mga nakakapag-waste ng time mo, list down ano yung mga possible solutions para ma-counter mo yun. Number 2, know when you need help. When you need help, you ask for help. We're all learning here, and it's never a bad thing to ask. Just make sure you're asking the right way. Okay? Ask the things that can help you. Okay? But then, again, don't be too dependent. Kasi we're growing up na, di ba? We don't want to become super dependent naman. Number 3, you have your own unique set of strategies. So what Achi Jem and Achi Hana shared kanina, maybe you can get the ideas, and then maybe you can add also your own strategies. And know that everyone is different. Okay? So hindi naman kailangan na kailangan kasi parehas kami ng friend ko kasi friends kami. You know, it's okay. If you have your own unique strategy, it's fine. You can also share it with them, di ba? Then alternate the challenges and fun. That's what life should be, no? Challenging and fun. And then 5, stay consistent and committed. So with what you're doing, you're studying, try your best to stay consistent and committed. If you need help with being consistent, ask for help. Nandyan lang yung mga friends, yung mga peers, yung mga family members. And syempre, lastly, believe in yourself. Kaya mo yan. Okay? Kayang-kaya niyo yung next week na yan, yung finals week nyo. Okay? Achihana, what's your last message naman for our students?
Ayan, ito. So, una, tandaan natin, learning comes from yourself. So, you control your life. Kayo may hawak ng parang game controller sa buhay niyo. Then, take the first step. It seems very hard kapag yung first step, pero eventually, pag further steps pa, it will become easier. Yeah. Then, next is acknowledge and validate your feelings. Remember na, it's okay not to be okay most of the time. So remember that you are allowed to feel tired, frustrated, and beat up. So acknowledging and validating these emotions are the first steps towards overcoming them. Okay, yun lang naman at si Jem.
Okay. And I think that's the last slide. This is the last slide. Thank you everyone for being so patient and in participating in our activities and question and answers and everything. No, I very appreciate everyone here and okay. That's it. Okay. Meron ba tayong next na?
Thank you very much to our speakers. Now, let us start with the Q&A portion of this webinar. If you have any questions for them, feel free to type it in the chat box.
Can I start muna, Hanel? I think I have a message here. A private message, a question here. Okay. Meron nag-message sa akin, no, since privately, so let's make it anonymous na. I have a question for people who have difficulty paying attention, like people with ADHD or ADD. Do the methods that you recommend still apply? I have friends with ADHD and I want to help them focus on their subjects. Okay. First thing, you're a good friend. You're thinking for your friends. I appreciate that. And then, for ADHD and ADD, no, make disorder na term. But disorder is it's just the same, no? Everyone is the same. Everyone is special. And then, kahit na may disorder sila, nahihirapan lang sila, no, with their functions. But then, it applies. The methods kanina na tinuro natin with being #well-planned, no? Listing down, prioritizing, learning how to estimate your time, etc. These apply. And these will be helpful especially for them na mas mabilis mawala yung attention, no? Parang cut yung attention nila. So a visual cue of their list and their calendar would really help them become more systematic, no, in doing their daily activities. So that yun. Pwede mo i-share sa mga friends mong nag-struggle, no, with attention dysfunction or attention conditions. Okay, I hope I answered your question correctly. Wala na. Meron na si Dempster. Nag-share sa akin ng mga tasks niya. Very good. How can a kid with high functioning autism fix their priorities? Okay. First, you're very smart, no? Kasi high functioning. And then, kahit na may autism or hindi, think of this person as the same way also with other classmates, no? May at some point lang maybe with social skills a little bit challenging, but then the same then fix the priorities. You can actually search there is a quadrant, no? Think of a quadrant. Wait lang ha, let me share it. Yan. There is a quadrant. You can learn this. I forgot the actual name. Eisenhower matrix. Let me see if I have the photo para I can share with everyone. Wait lang. Yan. Priority, no? Prioritizing. So first, syempre, pinaka-importante is kung ano yung kailangan mong i-prioritize, no? Next one, if nahihirapan ka with learning how to prioritize, it's okay. What you need to understand naman is sa isang araw, ano yung pinaka-kailangan gawin mo. Okay? You put it on the top of the list. And then if everyone can go back to the Jamboard and see slide 4, you can see the Eisenhower matrix which will help you determine if paano mo i-prioritize. Is it urgent? If it's urgent, important, okay, do it agad. If it's not urgent but still important, you schedule it. No, put it at below the priority list or put it on your calendar planner. If it's urgent and then not important, okay, hindi naman kailangan yung superpowers mo dyan. Ibang tao sa bahay, magagawa naman yan. Or ibang kasama mo sa groupings, magagawa yan. Okay, you delegate it. And if it's not urgent and not important, wag mo muna sulatin yan sa priority list. Hindi pa kasi siya urgent hindi na siya important Okay? So I hope this will help you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You focus with the 1 first, and then the 2, and then the 3, and then the 4. And again, don't forget the fun part. Okay? Okay. Meron pa ba? Meron ba dyang question sa'yo, Hana?
Wala naman, wala.
Okay. Ay, diba? Do you have any further tips if someone gets overwhelmed doing tasks or if they have a hard time doing or starting them? Okay, task initiation. Starting an activity, that is a little bit overwhelming. What you can do is, after class, you have one mahirap na gawin na subject or na task. You can do after class, choose one activity that is rewarding, but try to limit your time pa rin, okay? So it can be 5 to 10 minutes of fun activity, and then do another activity that is not as exciting for you, not as rewarding, maybe a little bit of snacks, and then try to transition it to start your the non-preferred activity or non-preferred na task. Okay? Ganun. Slowly from what makes you feel happy, and then with a more calm one, and then go to the non-preferred task. And then also, after you do the non-preferred task, you can schedule another rewarding, 10 to 15 rewarding break. Diba? Para ma-motivate ka din. And again, if you get so overwhelmed with an activity, you list it down first. Okay? I'm pretty sure the assignment is not only one step. Maraming steps yan. That makes you overwhelmed, right? So what you will do is try to list it down. Kahit petty pa yan. Kahit pang open ka lang ng Google Chrome. Kahit ano pa yan. Break it down and you will understand na kayang-kaya mo siyang gawin. Basta step by step ka. Okay? I hope I answered your question too. Mayroon pa ba? Am I still waiting? Paasa pa ba ako? Yeah. Kung wala magtatanong, papakantayin ko na ba si Ajihana?
Sabayan mo ko. Ikaw yung magaling kumanta.
Okay, I think I don't have any questions here na. No, I'm not receiving questions na.
If you guys don't have any more questions, let's proceed to awarding our speakers the Certificate of Appreciation. Ayan, Ati Jamilin, can you smile?
Ay.
Smile.
Okay. Ba't mag-isa lang ako? Wala bang kasama?
Si Ati Hana later pa.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay, so si Ati Hana na.
Okay. Smile daw, Achihana.
Okay. I forgot to read the certificate, sorry. Thank you, Ati Hana. Can you move, Rina? Can you change? Ayan. Thank you, Ati Hana, for lending your time and knowledge to speak in Chiang Kai-shek College Junior High School Student Council's webinar, Clock In, Examine Your Mental Health and Time Management. Now, smile. 1,
President.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay na. So, can we request everyone to open their cameras? And everyone. Ayan, let's take a picture together.
Para makita ko naman kayo. Sino yung mga kausap ko today? Hello.
Okay, first page. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry, second page. Wait lang. Okay na, first page lang kasi the other people didn't open their cameras na.
Okay, once again, we'd like to thank our attendees for lending us your time to attend this webinar. We definitely learned a lot today, and we hope that you did too. Our Clock In, Examine Your Mental Health and Time Management webinar has ended. Thank you, everyone, and have a great weekend ahead. And to our CKSians, we wish you good luck on your finals next week as well.
Good luck, everyone. Kayang-kaya
Good luck,
na yan.
guys.
Bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.